What's up guys, welcome back for another legendary review. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Netflix film, The Two Popes. So The Two Popes follows Pope Benedict, played by Anthony Hopkins, and Pope Francis, played by Jonathan Pryce, as they have a week of discussion centering around the future of the Catholic Church. Pope Benedict, for a lack of better words, is getting too old for this shit and just wants to make sure the church is in good hands with Pope Francis before he retires from the Holy See. What follows is a movie that's about religion, power, and the relationship between these two men. The main appeal of this movie for me going in was getting to see these two legendary actors in action as they go head to head, and in that aspect this movie doesn't disappoint. It's honestly like watching a masterclass on acting. You got Anthony Hopkins, who looks exactly like the real life Pope Benedict, and Jonathan Pryce, who looks exactly like Pope Francis. So good job to whoever did the casting, cause the actors look so spot on to the real life people they're playing. It's also funny seeing Jonathan Pryce here playing the Pope, especially since he's mostly known for being the High Sparrow on Game of Thrones, which ironically is probably the more accurate depiction of the Pope considering the history of the Catholic Church. This movie relies heavily on the dialogue and the relationship between these two actors, and the strongest parts of this movie is when these two popes are just hanging out and talking as people, not as popes. Unfortunately though, when they are talking as popes, they speak mostly in this theological mumbo jumbo that's supposed to be deep, but honestly just came across as empty. A barking dog never bites. All that glitters isn't gold. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You get the idea. Fernando Meirelles directed this film. He directed the all-time classic movie City of God, and he makes an interesting choice here with the cinematography because this movie looks more like a documentary than the scripted drama it's supposed to be. I don't know if that's done on purpose or not. Maybe it was the camera the director was using or something, but you'll definitely get that real life 60 minutes newscast kind of vibe watching this movie. I found this movie pretty boring, guys, if I'm gonna be honest. Between the subject matter, the age of everyone involved, the lack of plot progression, it's just not a movie someone in my age demographic would find interesting. It is a beautifully shot film, don't get me wrong, there are some shots of the Vatican that are just breathtaking, but literally nothing happens in this movie. Nothing. And that's something that matters to me, guys. When I walk out of a movie, I want a scene or two that's gonna stick with me long after the movie ends, and this movie just doesn't give you any. I think it's a pretty forgettable middle-of-the-road movie. I might watch at home on a bored Sunday night to fall asleep, but that's really about it. So I'm going to give this movie a C. It's not a bad movie, just a boring one. This is actually going to be my final film I'll be reviewing for the Denver Film Festival this year. And to be honest with you guys, I'm really glad it's kind of over. It was a lot of fun, a lot of memories made, but it was quite a time commitment. So go ahead, check out the coverage if you haven't done so already. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, god damn it. And remember, real stories may fade, but real legends never die.